The reality is shifting so fast. Yet the models that we're using and the way we think about business is built in the 1970s, 80s, 90s, in some cases the 40s or 50s. But it literally tells you that if you have something important, you must do it yourself, right? And I even use a story in the book. I went to a executive at Hill and I laid the Eisenhower model out for them. And I said, what do you think of this model? And he said, it's great. I love it. And I said, so if your website goes down, are you getting on there and recoding it? And he went, are you crazy? I said, what do you mean? It says if it's urgent, important, you're going to do it yourself. He said, well, there's a flaw in this model. And then I said, okay, let me flip it for you. And I said, Rick, because the other part of the model says if it's unimportant and urgent, then you should delegate it to somebody else. So I said, Rick, if your boss only gave you unimportant work that was urgent, what would you do? And he thought about it for a minute and he looked at me and said, I would quit. He doesn't trust me. He's not going to grow me. He's not going to develop me. There's no future for me here. And he went, this model's got problems. And I said, exactly. And it's still one of the most popular models used today. But here's the problem. The problem is that company life cycles have dropped from 85 years, companies staying alive for 85 years, to about 18. And employee life cycles have dropped from well, a college degree used to be a 40-year warranty. You worked and you were set. Your college degree now lasts for about 2.5 to 5 years. And then it's obsolete. For the amount of time that we work in our lives, we have to recreate ourselves every 2.5 years to 5 years. That's 24 to 26 times in our career. We will have to completely recreate our skill set. We've never lived in a time like that before. And so it prompted me to say that every decision we make has to be about growth and relevance because we cannot keep our company relevant if our people become irrelevant.